Marcus Rashford has officially started his Barcelona journey under Hansi Flick, but his debut didn't unfold as smoothly as many expected. Despite a 3-0 win away at Mallorca, Flick was furious with his squad, branding their display as unacceptable. The English forward, 27, made his competitive debut for Barca and played a part in what looked like a strong opening to the La Liga season. However, context tells a different story. Mallorca were reduced to 9 men before halftime, with Barcelona already 2-0 up when 2 home players were sent off within 6 minutes. Even with the numerical advantage, Flick was far from satisfied, making it clear that his standards for this Barcelona side are much higher. Rashford and his teammates therefore got an early taste of Flick's tough, no-nonsense approach, a reminder that results alone won't be enough for the German manager. Barca seemed set for an opening day demolition but managed just one additional goal, a trademark stunner from Lamine Yamal in the dying seconds of added time. Despite the convincing triumph, Flick was livid with his squad for easing off the accelerator, particularly after the break. It was during the second period that Rashford made his bow, with the Manchester United loanee having begun on the substitutes bench after finally being registered by Barcelona on Friday. Rashford came on for Ferran Torres, who had netted the visitors' second strike. The England star barely threatened the goal and headed back to the changing room to face a furious Flick. During his post-match media briefing, the German branded Barca's second-half display as unacceptable. "I didn't like the match," Flick raged. "These are 3 important points, but after going 2-0 up, and with the 2 red cards, I think my team played at 50%. That can't happen. I need to talk to the players about this. You can't play at 50% against 9 players, that's not what I expect. This is not acceptable." The Barcelona boss expressed sympathy for Rashford and attributed his lack of opportunities to teammates playing with less intensity. Barcelona are expected to sign a new starting striker next summer, with Robert Lewandowski's contract expiring in 2026. The search for a possible replacement has been ongoing for some time, and now a new name has been added into the mix. The list of candidates has shortened drastically this summer, with the likes of Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyökeres having joined Manchester United and Arsenal respectively, and another would be off the table if Alexander Isak joins Liverpool. Julian Alvarez is still well-liked, but there is a good chance that he cannot be afforded next summer. As such, more financially viable options are being considered, and as revealed by Semper Barca, one of them is Dusan Vlahovic. Barcelona are positioning themselves as serious contenders for Vlahovic, with the report confirming that the club has already made contact with the Serbian striker's entourage, laying the groundwork for a potential move next summer. Provided that he does not leave Juventus this summer, Vlahovic would be a free agent in 2026, as long as he does not sign a contract extension during the 30th of June. Barcelona have used the free agent market to great effect in recent years, and this could be another instance. Is Vlahovic good enough to be Barcelona's starting striker? At 25, Vlahovic still has his best years ahead of him, and Barcelona would certainly be hoping that this is the case. He has struggled at Juventus since his 2022 move from Fiorentina, and the Serie A giants have no plans for him to remain at the club beyond the expiry of his current contract. It remains to be seen whether Barcelona make a serious effort to sign Vlahovic, who has also been considered by Real Madrid in recent months. In an ideal world, they will go for someone like Alvarez or Isak, if he stays at Newcastle United, but considering that a top-level central defender is also needed next summer, they will probably only be able to spend big on one. Barcelona's win over Mallorca last night brought out a world of positives for Hansi Flick and company, who dominated the opening spell and did not have to toil after the opponents had 2 players sent off. One of the players who partially appeared like a weak link on the night, however, was Ronald Araujo, who started at center-back alongside Pau Cubarsí. While the player did not make any glaring defensive errors, his ball-playing was clearly evident as a massive downgrade to what Íñigo Martínez brought to the table last season, and his over-aggression and average distribution raised some concerns. The backup option. Barcelona's financial situation does not permit the signing of a new center-back as it stands, and while Hansi Flick would like a new player in the department, Sport relays that he is making backup plans. The primary backup plan that he has at the moment for the left center-back position is to use Gerard Martin in the department if the need arises. After all, he is no longer favored in the pecking order at left-back. The rise of Jofre Torrents this summer earned him a debut against Mallorca last night, and he could well provide competition for Bald in the department this season. With that department now filled, Martin's best chances lie at center-back. Flick gave the young defender minutes as a center-back in 2 preseason games, and Martin did not disappoint in any capacity as he held his own at left center-back. As such, moving forward this season, the 23-year-old star is more likely to feature as a makeshift center-back, rather than a left-back. Apart from Martin, Andreas Christensen, Eric Garcia and Jules Kounde are all options to start in central defense in place of Araujo should he not improve in the coming games, and the pressure is now well and truly on the Uruguayan. Speaking to Marca in a recent interview, Bayern Munich superstar Harry Kane has expressed his admiration for Barcelona wonderkid Lamine Yamal. The England striker was once again the star for Bayern Munich in their 2-1 victory over VfB Stuttgart in the German Super Cup final on Sunday night. In a short interaction with the aforementioned publication after that match, Kane lavished great praise on the 18-year-old Lamine, hailing him as fantastic and tipping him for a very bright future. He's a fantastic player. Obviously, the fact that he's doing what he's doing at such a young age is incredible. He looks like he has a great future ahead of him, said Kane about the La Masia graduate. Let's see if we face Barcelona in the Champions League this year. I'm happy for him, he's a fantastic player, he further added. While Kane began the season leading Bayern to the German Super Cup, Lamine also hit the ground running in the new campaign with a goal and an assist in Barcelona's 3-0 win over Mallorca on Saturday. Bayern Munich are expected to be a contender for the Champions League this season, and Kane also named Barcelona as one of the candidates to win the European title, along with the likes of Real Madrid and PSG. I think this Champions League is going to be similar to every year. We Bayern will be one of the favorites: PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, Liverpool. All the big teams will have their eyes on that trophy, remarked Kane. There's still a long way from now until that final. We're looking forward to the draw at the end of the month to see who will play in the group stage. Step by step, we're trying to move in the right direction. It must be remembered that Bayern Munich and Barcelona faced off in the group phase of the Champions League last season. In what was a memorable outing, the Blaugrana thrashed the German champions 4-1, riding on a Rafinha hat-trick and a goal from Robert Lewandowski, while Kane was on target for the Bavarians. FC Barcelona have a plethora of young talents with great promise coming through the ranks at La Masia, one of whom happens to be Gil Fernandez. Just 17 years of age, the young midfielder has already participated in 2 pre-seasons with the Barca first-team squad, having traveled to the USA last year before flying to Asia this summer. An official senior debut is yet to materialize for Gil, who was in the squad for Saturday's La Liga game against Mallorca but remained an unused substitute. Borussia Dortmund want Gil Fernandez. Now though, journalist Gianluigi Longari reports that Bundesliga giants Borussia Dortmund have taken an interest in Gil Fernandez and have lodged an inquiry with Barcelona for his availability. Gil, 17, has a contract with the Catalan giants until the summer of 2027. However, at the moment, there is no pathway into the senior team for the youngster, given the competition for places in the midfield department. And with Barça Athletic playing in the RFEF Segunda Division, the 4th tier of Spanish football, Gil is seen as a player well above that level. It has given way to speculations about his future, with either a loan exit or even a permanent departure with a buyback option being considered. The 17-year-old midfielder has no shortage of admirers, and Borussia Dortmund have taken the first step by making an inquiry for the player. The ball is firmly in Gil's court, who will have to decide whether he wants to stay and continue his development at Barça Athletic while training with the first team or seek a new challenge elsewhere. So, Marcus Rashford has started his Barcelona career in a tough environment, with Flick demanding nothing less than 100%. The team might have won, but it's clear that Barca's boss wants perfection. With big transfer decisions coming up, like the pursuit of Dusan Vlahovic, and the rise of young gems like Lamine Yamal and Gil Fernandez, the future of this club is full of excitement. Do you think Rashford will adapt quickly and become a key player for Barcelona this season? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video for more Barcelona updates. Visca Barça!